Have you ever been part of a team that had talent, resources, and opportunity? Everyone was working hard, yet progress was slow, or it just felt like there was something missing. What if the problem wasn't effort? What if it wasn't commitment? What if the issue was direction? That question brings us to today's lesson. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Living the Laws. I'm Larry Laws Sr., and it's another powerful edition of Wednesday Wisdom Live. Whether you're live or catching the replay, I'm glad you're here. This is your midweek reset, a place where leaders like you come to refocus, recharge, and rise in your leadership journey. Today, we're continuing our journey through John Maxwell's principles with the law of the compass. This law reminds us that vision gives team members direction and confidence, because when people know where they're going and why it matters, they move differently. Here's something I've learned over decades of leadership. Teams without vision rarely fall loudly. They don't crash. They don't implode. However, they drift. They stay busy, but ineffective. Active, but unfocused. Motivated, but out of alignment. John Maxwell teaches us that great vision always precedes great achievement. Without vision, teams fall victim to personal agendas. And when agendas compete, energy drains. When direction is unclear, confidence weakens and wears down. But when a team embraces a compelling vision, focus sharpens, energy rises, confidence grows. People don't just know what they're doing, they know why they're doing it. Now, vision does not appear by accident. Vision must be cast. Leaders are vision casters. That means leaders must keep the vision in front of the people, remind the team of progress, reinforce the why, especially when results are slow. Because here's the danger. If leaders don't reinforce vision, people don't assume patience. They assume failure. And when people believe they're failing, even when they're not, they quit. If you lead a team, you are responsible for identifying a vision that is worthy, compelling, and clear. Then communicating it again, and again. And even if you're not the leader, vision still matters, because if you don't understand the vision, you cannot perform with confidence. Check your compass. Every team needs a compass. Before starting any journey, you want to share your compass. And I have 6 compasses that must stay aligned. First, the moral compass. Look above vision. Without integrity, it's dangerous. A moral compass checks motives and ensures the vision serves the right purpose. Second, the intuitive compass. Look within. Vision must resonate within the leader. Exercise fuels intuition. Intuition fuels passion, and passion filters commitment. Third, the historical compass. Look behind. Never remove a fence until you know why it was there, why it was put there in the first place. Great vision builds on the past. It doesn't erase it. And stories matter. They matter here. Stories of where you've been, stories of what you have overcome, stories where you're building towards. Vision connects past, present, and future. Let me share with you a practical compass story. During my early years in the United States Army, I served as a tactical satellite and microwave system operator. My job was to set up antennas for long distance communication. Before we transmitted anything, we had to align the antenna using a compass to the exact azimuth and not the back azimuth. With line of sight microwave systems, being just 1 degree off could cause you to miss a mountaintop relay 40 miles away. With troposcatter systems, being off meant missing by hundreds of miles in some cases. The equipment could be flawless. The team could be trained. The mission could be urgent, but without proper alignment, nothing could connect it. Leadership works the same way. You can have talent, effort, and commitment, but if vision isn't aligned, progress is lost. I see this today in my nonprofit work with First Home Alliance. When families, especially veterans, understand their past, see their present clearly, and have a defined path forward, confidence replaces fear. That's the power of a properly aligned compass. The fourth compass type, the directional compass. It looks ahead. Vision must point forward. When people know the destination, effort has a meaning. Fifth, the strategic compass. Look around. Vision without strategy is just like a dream. Strategy turned into vision, into process. People need clear steps, define roles, mobilize results. Inspiration starts movement. Instruction sustains it. And six, the final type, the visionary compass. Look beyond. Great vision sees more than just current situations. It sees potential. It challenges people to grow. Without challenge, people fade. With vision, they rise. Now, on the chessboard, serious players don't win by guessing their next move. They win by orientating the board. Before you attack, you must know where the king is, which direction matters, and what end game you're moving towards. A compass doesn't move the pieces. It tells you which way to move them. Vision works the same way. Vision doesn't do the work. Vision directs the work. Without it, even strong pieces move without purpose. With it, every move has purpose. That's how you strengthen the chain, through selfless service and courageous decision. Scripture tells us where there is no vision, the people perish. Teams don't fail from lack of talent. They fail from lack of direction. Leaders don't lose people because the road is hard. They lose people because the destination is unclear. So here's the challenge. Is your vision clear or assumed? Are your people confident or confused? Does your team know where they're going and why? Because when the compass is aligned, confidence follows. And as we close, vision doesn't just point the way. It keeps people moving. And when leaders cast it with integrity and conviction, teams don't wander. They advance. Until next time, stay wise, stay ready. Because if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Keep living the laws. I'm Larry Laws Sr. reminding you, think before you move, and to make your next move your best move.